Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're playing MegaMek. But first, a quick shout out. We've got new follow. Pierce Sternum has decided to follow us on Twitch, and also last week Casual Joker, kind of a celebrity in these circles, decided to follow. So we appreciate that. Don't forget to like and comment and all that good stuff. So we're starting this week with a battle. We're doing an industrial facility defend mission. And we were discussing on Discord, and there was not a consensus as to how I should handle this because it's such a small mission. If I may, it's our light field gunners were tapped for this one because apparently they were stationed at this base. All assaults on defense. Steiner defense. Yes. Hello, Varank. Hello, McGorilla. Glad you guys could join us. So yeah. Our mission is to preserve half of the turrets. We've got 5 turrets. We've got a flamer turret, a machine gun turret, a rocket launcher, a small laser turret, and most interestingly, a sniper artillery turret, which will be in on this battle. We're going up against 2 fire starters, a wasp and a locust. We also have friendly artillery assigned and friendly aircraft, air support incoming. I may or may not delete the friendly artillery support, just because artillery tends to muddle things up and cause wanton destruction on both sides, and I really don't want them hitting our field gunners and killing lots of people because splash damage is really not friendly with infantry. 1 hit would kill like basically the whole unit. Hoser's already painting the icons for those mechs on is awesome. I was debating whether to send the QRF. Sounds like a great mission to get closer to 3+. The QRF is, a Vedette, a Saracen, and some APCs. Not a lot of firepower. I was also debating sending the heavy field gunners in, which is mainly autocannon 10s with a couple autocannon 20s. Or I was thinking about sending a single mech as support. And if we did, honestly, Petra needs the experience more than anything else. More than anyone else, I mean. She's not the best pilot. She's got kind of lacking in the leadership skills department. I'd like to shore that up. I've been saving up for her to get her leadership up to +3 so we can start expanding the unit more, specifically more mech techs, because that is currently our biggest bottleneck as far as growing the unit is the technical support. So, if it's just you guys right now, I guess I'll take your votes into consideration over anyone else. But in the meantime, let's see. Still working on fixing our damaged aircraft from last mission, which barely escaped. The Mackie is almost done being customized. The guillotine is a little ways behind. Bunch of parts we can't get a hold of because we're in the middle of a contract, which, speaking of which, this contract is slated to end today. This is the last day of the contract, but it randomly generated another mission the day after, and I was debating whether to do that mission at all or whether to skip it. At this point, I'm considering it to be basically optional. Also on the subject of these missions, yeah, the weather for this mission is currently a F4 tornado, which would kill all of our infantry instantly, and vehicles. Do we need salvage tonnage? No, I don't think so. We're going to get a fairly massive payout for salvage at the end of this contract because we took out a dropship early on, and we've been kind of working, since we didn't take the dropship, that leaves a lot on the employer's plate. So we've basically been taking everything that we want or need, and we're still going to get a massive payout from that at the end. let me think. We do have 6 rerolls because, and this is interesting, I thought. Sergeant, no? Light field gunners. I want Ismail Shretian. Spawned randomly with 6 points of tactics. So we've got all the rerolls in the world for this. So I was gonna start by changing the weather and see if we can get, okay, light rain. Light rain works. Let me think. What else do we want? We've got a light urban town generic 60 by 30 map. All of that seems pretty much fine. It should give the turrets somewhere to spawn in and still allow enough freedom of movement for any vehicles or mechs to move freely to intercept this enemy OPFOR, which is spawning on the edge of the map. Any edge, so we don't know which direction they're coming from. So yeah, I think without going overboard. Now, do we go overboard? I kind of want to go overboard. I want to get these field gunners into action. I want to get the QRF into action, and I want to get Petra into action. The only way I can think of actually to get Petra in on this action would be to remove her from the lands she's in so that she appears on this list as her own as her own unit. There is no overkill, just a good kill. We were also discussing the possibility of upping the difficulty so that we are up against greater numbers of enemies. I'm currently playing on green, and honestly, it's starting to feel like less of a challenge. And I don't know if that's exciting for you guys, but I'd be willing to bump it up to regular and try that out, or maybe after a while, if that's the same situation, maybe go up to veteran. But even on normal, I feel like the enemy tends to outnumber you pretty drastically. So we'll see about that. If anyone has any strong opinions, please let me know. But yeah, let's go ahead. We'll drop Petra here at the bottom and see if we can add her to this. Oh, she's not considered a force. Looks like there is going to be some difficulty sending a single mech. Alright, let me put her back where she goes. Yeah, there we go. Well, it looks like we're not sending a single mech, which means that we'd only be able to send an entire lance of mechs, and that is just the kind of overkill that I think is not going to make for a good mission. Okay, is that where I'm going wrong? A force is a minimum of 3 units? Yeah, that checks out. I wasn't thinking about that, but you're absolutely right. So let's go ahead, we'll deploy the heavy field gunners and the QRF. And hopefully we won't be losing too much in the way of our units. So that should be, what, 10 units assigned. That's the light field gunners, the heavy field gunners, and the QRF. Plus turrets, plus aircraft against 4 mechs. That should be not difficult. The light rain, I don't think will affect us too much, I don't think. Well, no, the light rain is probably going to limit visibility more than I'd like, since all of the enemy units have that 9 hex range, and our light field gunners have autocannon 5s, which have more than 9 hexes of range. So yeah, I think we're going to use one of our rerolls to shift that light rain to no rain, just so that we can get Link Sun on them before they can close with us, for at least a round or two. Shoot them with goggles. Unfortunately, infantry has much worse visibility in inclement weather than mechs do. They don't have sensors and high-tech fancy doodads and gadgets like you find on mechanized units. And obviously, yeah, these field gunners are not going to be spawning in on round 10. I'm going to be changing that to start of mission. Figure, start of game. Okay, and then the QRF is probably going to spawn in. Where is the QRF? Oh, did I not? I could have sworn I added the QRF, but they don't appear to be here. Okay, so it's just going to be field gunners and a Phoenix Hawk. I forgot we had a liaison. The Thunderbird and the Lightning are appearing on round 6. The Thumpers and the Long Tom are not appearing. We're going to delete those units. We do still have 5 turrets, and it's against 4 mechs, so yeah, literally, this is us. This is them. And they're not even very good pilots. Their best pilot is a 4-4 in the Locust, which is where he needs to be because the Locust has a hard time standing up. If it trips, it's a goner. So yeah, let's check out this map. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good for me. Let's do this. All right, we have lost initiative for deployment phase, so we're going to be deploying first. And we don't know where they're coming from. So, oh, we're deploying on the south. I missed that part. Okay, I thought we were deploying in the center. Well, that's going to make things a little more difficult. It really is. Didn't mean to do that. Let's start with autocannon. Ooh, there is not much cover on the south edge. We'll start autocannon 10 there. We'll put autocannon 10 over here by these woods where we can get to them in the first turn. We've got 4 autocannon 5s. I want to put one. Are they not allowed into heavy woods? I guess they're not allowed in heavy woods. Could have sworn field gunners were allowed in heavy woods. Oh, I see we've got a light mech over here. We have a fire starter. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. We'll maybe try to counter that with a Phoenix Hawk. Hopefully I can drive him away from our infantry. Okay, we've got a Wasp over here. We put autocannon 10 field gunners here. Autocannon 10 field gunners here. And I'm just hoping he doesn't set those woods on fire because that would really suck. Autocannon 20. Okay, we've got another light mech over here. We've got the other fire starter. Do infantry move faster on roads? I'm not sure. But I'm going to hopefully, well, I'm going to advance to here since it looks like we've got pretty much a clear run up. All right, we have 1 initiative going into round 1. Oh, he is so fast. Let's see, autocannon 10 field gunners. Can we get to here? Yes, we can. Wait, Which ones are these guys? You. Alright, yeah, you need to get into the woods so that you're not out in the open. You need to get into the woods. Oh, and there's a Locust over here now. Locust has a pair of machine guns. We might be about to lose a bunch of infantry. At least these guys move faster than I thought. I was thinking they were moving 1 hex per turn, but they're moving 3. That's how rusty I am. You're gonna stand still. You're gonna stand still. Oh, the fire starter stood still. Oh, he is gunning for us in a big way. Well, at least we'll be in his rear arc. Let's start with big guns first, always. Oh, we need 5s to hit him with autocannon 20s. He is going down hard. The question is, how many of us is he going to take with him? Nothing doing there. We'll wait. Yeah, firefield guns on the same turn as moving. Need 5s. We're not going to be able to fire both of them. You guys moved. You guys moved. You guys moved. Alright, we'll go into the 5s now. We've got 10s on the Locust. Got 8s on the fire starter because he is not evasive at all. That Locust is going to tear us apart, I think. Into the auto rifles. Got 5s on him. Got 9s, not great. We've got a 4 on him. Okay, well, we can do a large and 1 medium and a pair of machine guns. I want to be able to move next turn. I want to be able to intercept that Locust or Wasp next turn. Oh, Firestarter went down. Locust. Ouch. Killed more than half of the platoon that he was firing on. Those machine guns are just chewing us up. Killed 12 guys with machine guns plus 4 with the laser. Autocannon 20 field gunners. First shot of our side hits the Firestarter in the right torso, blowing off his right arm, hitting his machine gun ammo, and absolutely destroying him. AC 20 versus Firestarter is not good for the Firestarter. No, not at all. The second one hits him in the left leg and destroys that. Yeah, those autocannon 20s are a hugely powerful defensive tool. And that Firestarter was only able to kill half a platoon of guys before he went down. And hopefully we'll be able to replace those guys from the prisoners that we've captured this mission. Yeah, that was a double hit from the AC-20. Ouch, indeed. The fire starter at the field gunners, missing. Hits with a flamer, kills 6 of them. Hits with a flamer, kills 5 and 6 more. So that autocannon 20 field gunner set went from 28 to 11 real quick. So the second fire starter did a number on us as well. Fire starter is no more. Field gunners missing the fire starter. Field gunners hitting the fire starter with auto rifles. Field gunners at the locust, hitting him in the left torso and right torso. Left torso, center torso. Left torso down to 2 armor. Left arm down to 2 armor. And the Phoenix Hawk at the fire starter again wasted shots. That was definitely overkill. We're not going to step on the pilot. Thank you. The locust kicks the field gunner and kills 2 more of them, leaving them at 10. Which means they're not going to be able to fire their autocannon anymore, because it takes 14 of it takes 14 of them to fire a field gun. Alright, 1 initiative, even though we didn't roll very good. Alright, autocannon 10 field gunners, you guys are in cover, you're going to stand still. Autocannon 5 field gunners, we're going to hold off on that for the time being. You guys are going to stand still. You guys are going to stand still. You guys are going to stand still. You guys are going to take cover. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's plenty evasive. Okay. Now that the locust has moved, and he didn't move very far, he moved 2 hexes, so he's not going to be at all evasive. That's medium range. That should be what, 6s to hit him? Yeah. We'll take 6s on a locust. That's going to be through wood, so that's going to be a 7, I think. You guys maybe move into these woods. Gotta be a little relevant. And now it's time to shoot. Alright, we've got autocannon 10s on this wasp on 11s. Maybe we'll get super lucky, but probably not. Let's see, you can't fire. You are gonna wait. Do we take 1-8 or do we take a pair of 8s? I think we take a pair of 8s and stay heat neutral, because it's more damage overall. The odds of hitting that wasp with much of anything are going to be slim. Alright, so the AC-20 is going to be auto guns only. We got nothing. We've got 8s on the locust with 3 autocannon 5s. Hopefully we can do some good work there. We've got 7s with this one. And the auto guns on 5s. I'll like 10 of those guys. Alright, locust firing and hitting with the medium laser and both machine guns, killing all but 4 of the guys in that unit. The field gunner's missing. Field gunner's missing. Autocannon 10s. Phoenix Hawk did not land a single one of his 8s on the Wasp. The Firestarter hits building with a medium laser. Field gunners on the Wasp hit it in the center torso for 5, leaving it with 1 armor. The Wasp at the Phoenix Hawk lands an SRM on our head, leaving us with 4 armor, forcing our first consciousness check. Field gunners on the Locust missing on 8s. Field gunners at the Locust on 7s, hitting him in the right leg and left leg, leaving him with 3 and 6 armor in those locations due to a glancing blow. And then the autocannon 20 field gunners are firing their auto rifles, hit it for 3 more in the right leg, leaving it with 0 armor, but not killing it. We've got a 9 to kick the Wasp. And we need a 6 to stay standing afterwards. We can't punch him. Now, if he's gonna kick us, he needs... What does he need to kick us? I can pull that up. Well, do the math. He's a 4-5, so he's gonna need a 3, 4-5 for walking, 6, 7, 8 for our movement. I'm not trying to make 2 piloting checks this turn. The Wasp did kick us in the left leg and knocked us over because we can't roll for diddly. And the Locust kicks one of our field gunners as well. Okay. Sniper will be landing in 1 turn. Hopefully not near us. Oh, over here by where the Wasp is. Oh, the Locust booked it. Locust got the heck out of Dodge. Well, that's fortunate. Yeah, you guys are just gonna, or you guy, you're gonna sit in those woods. Oh, I forgot to clear up the rain is what I forgot to do. That's why I'm seeing limited visibility here. It looks like we don't move any faster on the road. Yeah, let's try and take out this Wasp as best we can. You guys are full strength. We can move you into position. I can get a 6, right? Can I get a 6? I cannot get a 6. I fall on my left arm, taking away half of the armor there, leaving us with 5. Did manage to avoid taking damage. Can we get a 6 the second time? No, we can't. We fall on our back, taking 5 to the left torso rear and critting on a jump jet. Alright, 3rd time's the charm, I hope? Yes, finally stood up. Alright, so we've got... Can we fire an autocannon 20? No, we can't. So that's going to be the 10s next. On 8s. Well, if we hit him with one of those, that would make my day. That's a lot of fire gun coming at that wasp. Just hope it's enough. Alright, we'll skip the large, we'll do the 2 mediums and the 2 machine guns on 9s. Outside of visual range. Excuse me. Alright, the Locust is firing lasers and machine guns at the building, trying to collapse it. It's down to 44 structure. Field gunners on the Wasp. First hits in the right torso, critting on a jump jet and a heat sink, leaving it with 1 structure. The second one hits it in the center torso, destroying the Wasp. Alright, so that is 2 mechs down. The fire starter is trying to collapse a building. It's down to 25 structure. The Wasp didn't do well against the AC-20. No, it fared about as well, slightly better, I would say, than the fire starter did against the autocannon 20s. It at least survived 1 hit. The fire starter didn't survive any. So the Wasp is moot. Machine gun turret at the fire starter hits it in the left torso and the right torso twice. The Wasp hitting the Phoenix Hawk in the left leg with a medium laser, down to 6 armor. And the flamer turret on the fire starter, which is ironic, needing 12s and missing both times. The fire starter kicking the building that's got the sniper in it, which jams the sniper. The fire starter is at 7 heat because he basically alpha striked. We've 1 initiative. Alright, you guys start moving in for the kill. And that Locust is just so maneuverable. He's managed to get himself all the way across the map in a matter of like 2 turns. The AC teams are doing well this battle. Yeah, I would say they're doing relatively okay, considering. Considering they're going up against basically an anti-infantry force. The 2 fire starters with their flamers and machine guns, the Wasp with its machine gun, or the Locust, excuse me, with its machine guns. Yeah, they took a chunk out of us, but honestly, we're not doing terribly. Alright, they're shooting up the buildings. Let's see, down to 21 structure. The flamer turret hits the fire starter in the left torso. He's down to 7 armor. But other than that, oh no. The fire starter kicked the building that he was shooting at. It's down to 14 structure, and he killed the crew. And then the Locust attacking or kicking the same building stuns the crew. So that's kind of redundant. We've 1 initiative again. Firestarter is doing his best. Thought I'd be able to make it down here with at least one of these guys. Are they not capable of going down elevations? Is that what's going on here? Oh no, it just takes their whole frickin' turn. We have a shot on this guy. Range is 14 hexes, LOS is not blocked. Long range, so that's base 8s. Plus his movement. 9. But one lucky hit would do him in. Yeah, these guys are gonna stand still this turn. Oh, wait. You guys are injured. You're... you can still fire on one of them. We'll do that. Alright, but we're not gonna have any shots this turn, I don't think, except for these guys. On 10s. Oh, because of the rain. I forgot about that. Well, the odds of hitting are slim, but if we can take out that fire starter with a lucky hit, then we're golden. Oh, we did get him in a lucky hit with a lucky hit. We got him in the arm though, which didn't destroy the arm, didn't hit his ammo or anything cool like that. Critted on his upper arm, which will reduce the accuracy for one of his lasers and one of his flamers. They killed the crew of another building, or is that the same building? 2614? They destroyed the building completely. Machine gun turret at the fire starter, landing hits on the right arm, center torso, right leg, right torso. Yeah. 2 turrets destroyed this turn. This is going to be a failed mission, because we had to keep half of them alive, and we haven't done that. If we had deployed in the center, things would have gone differently, but we didn't. We deployed on the south edge, which was unlucky for us. I want to wait and see what that locust does. How evasive is he? He is quite evasive. He ran for +3. We might get a lucky hit on him. Worth taking the shot. Oh, and the air support has come in. Nice. So we're going to successfully destroy, I think, all of the enemy units. Only problem is we're down to 2 turrets. So one more goes down and we might as well just declare defeat. Eleven. More 11s. Which means that there's no chance of anything but a glancing blow against him. 13's not even worth the ammo. 10. Might as well throw in a 12 as well. Last ditch effort. Oh, I saw fire. Called for a Steiner defense. You did. But I wasn't trying to just steamroller over all the opposition. The Locust hitting the building for 5, leaving it with 45 structure. The field gunner's missing on 11s. The small laser turret hits the fire starter in the left leg. The fire starter hitting the building for quite a lot of damage. It's down to 29 structure. The Phoenix Hawk did land a hit on the fire starter's center torso with the large laser, leaving it with 3 armor. Thunderbird hitting the medium laser on the fire starter's left torso down to 2, and LRM-20 to the right arm, destroying one of his lasers and critting on his lower arm. And then destroying his left arm, transferring into the left torso, which goes internal. And then 2 to the right leg. And started a fire with the other LRM-20, which missed. He does stay standing after taking 20 plus damage. Firestarter kicks the building and stuns the crew. Alright, just get these guys going. Moving up the right flank first. Did he move? Oh, the Firestarter barely moved. Locust also didn't move very far. He's only got a TMM of 1. How tall is this building? 1. We can shoot over that. He is in the heavy woods. That's not going to be an easy shot. If we move here, we can maybe hit the Firestarter with something. He didn't move very far at all. Yeah, let's try and take out that Firestarter first and foremost. He's got more firepower and he's more badly damaged. It's long range. I don't think we're gonna have a shot on him, but I wanna hold still for now, I think. No, let's go ahead and move up. Thunderbird and Lightning fly off the map, hopefully to return in 2 turns. Right. You guys are not gonna have any shots. You guys don't have any shots. You, however, you have 6s on the Firestarter with everything. Well, 8s with the machine gun. We'll do 2 mediums and 2 machine guns. The Locust hitting the building for 5 with his medium laser and 2 with the machine gun, down to 15 structure. The Firestarter hitting with 2 machine guns and a flamer, down to 9 structure. Phoenix Hawk landing a medium laser on the Firestarter's right torso, down to 0 armor. Machine gun to the left leg, machine gun to the left torso, critting on 2 jump jets on a machine gun. That was a good hit. The Firestarter kicks the building, leaving it with 2 structure and critting on a small laser. Man, this would be going even worse if we didn't have that Phoenix Hawk, which I had not accounted for. But yeah, things are not going our way. This is going to be a loss. Let's see, the Locust walked 1 hex and stood still. We're going to stand still as well. So that we can maybe try and take out that Locust this turn. Alright. Has anyone got eyes on anyone? Doesn't look like it. This, how tall is this building? Oh, that's a height 3 building. No wonder we can't see over it. I know we won't be able to shoot this turn, but maybe next turn we can get a shot off on him. I mean, you guys all moved anyways. Alright, and now our turn to shoot the locust. Let me think. We've got a large on 5s. We'll do 2 mediums on 5s and the 2 machine guns. Alright, the locust hits our Phoenix Hawk in the chest with a medium laser. Machine guns to the left torso and right arm. We've got the Firestarter shooting at a different building now. It's down to 44 structure. Phoenix Hawk at the locust, missing with the large laser, glancing with the first medium. Second medium does blow off his right arm, and the first machine gun hits him in the head, forcing his first consciousness check, and the second machine gun hits him in the chest. Not enough to cause a piloting skill check. We can kick him on a 6, we'll try that. Firestarter stuns the crew of the building he was shooting at. The locust kicks the Phoenix Hawk in the right leg for 4, down to 6. Phoenix Hawk responded by kicking the locust in the right leg, destroying his right leg, transferring into the right torso, and causing him to fall down. He takes 2 to the left arm, needs a 10 to avoid damage, needs a 5 to stay conscious. Alright, so the locust is not so much a threat anymore. If we can maybe take him out. We move into these woods? We can. We get a bonus movement point for moving 1 hex. Alright, so the locust went nowhere. The Firestarter went there. Alright, come on. Thank you. The Phoenix Hawk is going to go all up in that Firestarter's business. Actually, is it even worth moving? We'd get a bonus of 2 on the machine guns, but we'd get a penalty of 1 on everything. Yeah, we're gonna stand still and shoot him in the back. And then maybe kick that locust while he's down. Oh, these guys have a shot on the Firestarter as well. The locust tries to stand up, needs a 12 because he's got a cramped cockpit, a leg destroyed, and no arms. He falls, takes 2 to the left torso, leaving it with 0 armor. Needs a 12 to avoid damage, needs a 7 to stay conscious, and he does get a 12. It's funny, he needed a 12, he got a 7, he needed a 7, he got a 12. You guys actually have a shot, but you moved. You moved. You moved. We're gonna hold off on you until after the Phoenix Hawk. Need 4s. That's worth overheating for, I think, yeah. We'll go up to 9 heat. That's going to be a movement and a gunnery penalty next turn. But hopefully there isn't a next turn. And then you guys also have a shot on 8s. Alright, the Locust, missing with his medium laser. Firestarter shooting at a building for all of, what, 6 damage? Phoenix Hawk hitting the Firestarter in the left torso rear with the large laser, right leg with the medium laser, right leg with the other medium laser. He's down to 2 structure and we critted on his lower leg. Machine gun hits the left leg down to 1 armor there. Field Gunners finishing what the Phoenix Hawk started, hitting him in the center torso rear and the left torso rear, destroying his left torso, and transferring into the center torso rear. Firestarter needs to make a pair of 8s and gets it with an 8 and a 9. And we will kick the Locust on, I think, a 4, yes. Yeah, we kicked him in the left torso, blowing off his left arm, and transferring into the center torso. The crits transfer to the center torso as well, getting him in the gyro and the engine. He's going to eject now because he's going to need a 15 to stand up, and he's not even going to try that. Phoenix Hawk is at 9 heat, Firestarter is at 2, Locust is at 9 heat. Jeez. Oh, from the engine hit, from standing in a fire, the medium laser. Wow. Wait, that would be 15 heat, wouldn't it? Oh, whatever. Is that the Locust punching out? That is the Locust punching out. Alright, you guys are all going to stand still. We're going to see where that Firestarter decides to go. And then we're going to blow the crap out of him. Oh, and the Locust failed to eject, taking 3 damage and killing the pilot. Call him Goose. Why did neither of you guys fly over the Firestarter? What are y'all doing? Alright, no shot there. No shot there. No shot there. Does anyone have a shot on him? That's a height 1 building. That's a height 3 building. Needing 10s, we'll take those shots. Oh, these guys don't have enough to fire. That's unfortunate. Come on, I just need 1 lucky hit on this guy. Just one of you hit his ammo. Alright, we need 7s. We're gonna do just the 2 mediums and the 2 machine guns. That puts us at 6 heat. That's a movement penalty next turn, but not a targeting penalty. Okay. Field Gunners hitting the Firestarter in the left leg for 5. He's down to 4 structure. Phoenix Hawk destroying the right arm with a medium laser. Machine gun to the right torso, critting on 2 of his jump jets. Down to 6 structure remaining. Oh, and some of the fires went out because of the rain. That's cool. Oh, is he in retreat? I think he's in retreat. Carpet Thighs, hey, how's it going? We're doing moderately well. Our mission was to save 2 of these turrets, and so far 2 of them are still standing, barely. This one has 2 construction factor left. This one has 31. This flamer turret is down to 10, and the crew is dead. But that might be because we're taking a bunch of infantry against an anti-infantry lance. It was a wasp, 2 fire starters, and a locust. And it was the locust with 2 machine guns. We also have a Phoenix Hawk as our liaison, which has been a lifesaver. He's done a lot of work. It's been great having him. Yeah, I assume that's a him. Just the mobility and being able to respond to threats. We've lost a lot of people today. It's been kind of not cool. Alright, you are down to auto guns. You're gonna fall back. You're down to 1 guy. You're gonna sit still. You guys have range and a clear shot. You're gonna stand still. You're gonna stand still. You guys do not have a clear shot because of that height 2 building. What we're gonna do, I think, instead is move to intercept him as he tries to flee next turn. Same with you guys. You guys might have a shot. You guys might have a shot. Alright, running and turning on pavement. He needs a 6. Gets a 12. Good stuff. Yeah. We were also debating our next mission as kind of an optional mission because it's technically after the end of the contract. It's a battle mission. I haven't looked at the particulars yet. But whether or not we do another mission, we're going to be ending the contract soon, and I was looking at the, let me digress for a minute. The contract, not the personnel market, that was a misclick. We've got this this contract on Kuzu, but it's a house command right, which I'm not wild about. Or we've got this contract on Port Moresby, which is a liaison contract. Port Moresby is kind of in the direction we want to be going. It's a bit of a travel time, but especially like 11 days to land on planet from the jump point. But I hadn't really looked at the particulars of this contract either. We're regular D allies, green C enemies. Yeah, I think we can maybe bump up the difficulty for that contract. Oh, 22 months garrison duty. Ooh, had not noticed that before. That might be a deal breaker. Where is Kuzu? And also, how long is this contract? 1 month. Kuzu is in entirely the wrong direction, however. Seeing as how we are trying to make our way northwards. I don't know, we might have to wait until next month to get a contract. Alright, digression over. We need 9s to hit him with the autocannon 10s. Oh, these guys have a shot? Do they really? Outside of visual range? No, we don't. Yeah, that's another thing about this mission is it's happening during the rain, which I forgot to turn off. Turn off the rain, like I've got, you know, that power. But in actuality, yeah, I could have re-rolled the conditions and gotten a rain-free environment, but I forgot, and that's kind of put a damper on things, especially our range advantage that we have with the autocannon 5s against medium lasers. Alright, we're still at 7 heat. We'll just do the medium lasers. That'll bring us down to 3 heat. Oh, I saw no gyro. Alright, the fire starter missing with on 8's field gunners. First one, this hit him in the center torso with an autocannon 10. Autocannon 5 follows that up and destroys the fire starter. So I think that's victory conditions. Yeah, we did manage to save 2 of those turrets, so the base is still intact. Yes, we did control the battlefield. We did take a lot of casualties. There's going to be a whole long list over here. How many people are actually dead? I'm not seeing any. Oh, autocannon 20, field gunners are dead. Second column is dead, right? Yeah, second column is KIA. So we lost 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Yeah, we've lost quite a few people. Do we want the wasp, the fire starter, or the locust? Go ahead and salvage the fire starter just to keep our techs busy while we're in transit. Actually, you know what? Might as well salvage everything just for the XP, and then maybe we'll sell it. Time to kick those injured gunners. They will take money away from the paint we need to buy. No, we've got plenty of money for paint, and the injuries will be good for Dr. Chocolates. And also we'll be able to re-up a lot of those, a lot of the forces from infantry that we have captured over the course of this contract. Don't let me forget to do that. We've got the fire starter goes to the field gunners, the fire starter goes to the other field gunners, the wasp. The locust ejected, but that one honestly kind of went to the Phoenix Hawk, I think, because the Phoenix Hawk legged him with that kick. And then finished it, followed that up with the gyro hit, I think. We did force withdrawal, we did preserve the Phoenix Hawk. We preserved 50% of our forces. Oh, we did not preserve 50% of the turrets, however. I forgot there were 5 turrets, so the flamer turret was technically still standing. The small laser and the rocket launcher turrets were still standing. RNG-wise, I never turn prisoners. If they're willing to turn, I don't want them. I view it differently. Oh, RPG-wise. I view it differently. I feel like we're the good guys, and people who are working for the bad guys might be willing to come work for the good guys. So the flamer turret. Crew was killed, but the turret was intact. Do we get this objective, guys? Do we go red or do we go green on this one? Either way, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points. Scenario victory points. Green? You say green, the flamer turret survived even without the crew. Do we have a second rank, McGorilla? I mean, it would be nice, but it kind of feels a little cheaty. Alright, we haven't got a second yet, but we'll go ahead. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll call that a marginal victory, though. Alright, the infirmary is going to be Mission was to preserve the equipment. Some of the other surviving crew members could swap to the usable equipment. That's true. That is true. So how many people do we have? We've got a lot. How many exactly? It looks like maybe 21. Which is not more than we can handle with one doctor. Alright. Let's see, the Sholigar is being repaired, I think, 75 minutes a day, because it's being done by the same guy who's doing our aircraft maintenance. We've got... That's interesting, I never noticed that drop down before. Tech has no time left. Huh? I thought field gunners were supposed to be able to reload their own weapons, but they're not appearing. Doesn't appear to be possible. Don't do anything with you because you're in mothballs. Everyone else can go back into the transport bay. Oh, we've got a vehicle engine that we could be repairing. Alright, so the Sholigar, the field gunners, Stalker, we're waiting on heatsink. The Crosscut, we're waiting on a chainsaw. The Wasp and the Locust, we're gonna go ahead and salvage the Locust. We're just doing this for XP. Who's our veteran with the most XP? Susan? No, Penny. Penny's gonna do all the little bitty armor bits, because those are good XP. Case in point. She's now 6 XP from being our next elite tech, which would be outstanding. Yeah, that's one thing about salvaging light mechs is it is really good XP with all the little armor jobs that you've got, 30 minutes and less, because they only have like 6 points of armor to begin with. Firestarter literally only had head armor left. He's a head and a leg. He's just spare parts. Alright, can we get regulars doing... Do we have any regulars? Yeah. I guess Kazuko, no. B is next up for promotion. Big Knock can do some of these as well. Okay, I don't mind if he fails as long as he learns something from it. Alright. George, you can do that. Alexandru, you can do that. I think we can have green text do heat sinks. Yeah, we can. And the SRM ammo bin as well. That's on a 4 for a green tech. Cockpit, I think, needs to be a veteran. No, we can have a regular do that. One with less experience, I guess. Well, I guess that's Kazuko or Okiko. Zuko can do it in 3 days. Okio looks like they can do it in 4. And then actuators will have Renita. Start knocking those out. Who else has good XP? Loney. We can turn all of these into a rush job so that Loney can do it on 4s and do a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Susan can take 1 leg, or, you know, she can try at any rate. Give that a second try. Shasta can take the other leg. Is it worth keeping the arms, or is it worth scrapping the arms so that we can salvage the torsos? On a wasp, I don't think it is. I think we'll just sell it with the torsos intact. Sorry if I'm being quiet. It's just I don't feel like I need to keep narrating all of what I'm doing here. Just salvaging some light mechs. Nothing much else. Oh, fail. How about we do that with veteran tech? Yeah. Alright, we'll have Daniel start working on this engine. I'll have Halima start on this gyro. Gyros are nice. I like salvaging gyros. That's good money. Even a small gyro is worth a fair amount. Doing rush job. That was... Give some to Penny. One to Red. We'll have Chris do the cockpit, I think, because she could do it relatively quickly, like by tomorrow. The heat sink, I can wait for green tech for that. Jump jets, we'll just go ahead and throw those in real quick. And that is it for our tech time for today. What else have we got here? We've got, we can have a green arrow tech fix this jump jet. We can have a green arrow tech fix this medium laser. We need a mech tech to fix the right torso, which we don't have any of right now. Name, tonnage, type. All right, personnel. Actually, before we end the contract, are we doing this battle or not? This is primary op force, 1700 points. That's a paladin, a saladin, a scorpion, and and another Pegasus. An unarmed Pegasus, really? Let me see that. Nope, it literally is unarmed. We've got artillery, we've got aircraft, and we've got fixed defenses. Autocannon 10 turret, medium laser turret, triple, and a wow, yeah. No kill like overkill, right? If we need more units for salvage, then perhaps we should fight. If nothing good, then we should go and get another contract. I'm inclined to agree. I mean, it's 4 tanks. I feel like their artillery can handle that. Let's go ahead and pending scenarios. Yeah, well, this pending scenario shouldn't have appeared after the end. Yes, we're going to delete that scenario. We're going to complete the mission. Outcome success. Okay. That kind of bothers me that it does that. However, I don't really like either of the contracts that are on the market right now. We've got one that's in the wrong direction and one that's a 22-month garrison contract. So we're gonna wait, I think, 5 days to get a new set of contracts. In the meantime, we can finish tearing apart these things. And I would like to figure out. Am I gonna have to do this for all of them? Oh. Wait. Here? No. Hmm. One by one. Oh yeah, we should be able to get in a bunch of parts starting tomorrow as well. All this stuff, our campaign parts availability just jumped up to 4. Okay, the ER large and the LBX we might not be able to get. The hatchet, it says, we might not be able to get as well, which is weird. The double heatsink we should be able to get. The medium lasers we should be able to get. Chainsaw, the LRM, we should be able to get all of those. Alright, so we'll see. In the meantime, we'll advance the day. Yes, I know I've got 3 unmaintained mechs. Let's see. Still working on the avionics. We did salvage a bunch of parts off of the Wasp, and still working on the cockpit. Salvaged a bunch of stuff. Fred Modry gained an XP for salvaging a foot actuator. Chris got the cockpit out of the fire starter on a 5. Good deal. The Mackie is going to be done in, what, 6 days, I think that is? Yeah, I believe that's 6 days even. ER large laser, the LBX, yeah, we weren't able to find those. The hatchet, we weren't able to find. Double heat sinks. Double heat sinks are coming in. Bart Nakamura used an edge. We still need. There it is. Mech Warrior, Petra, sitting at 19 XP, which is about 11 shy of what we need to get her leadership up, which is my priority as far as XP goes. Okay, we found some medium lasers, we found the chainsaw, we found the LRM-15s. Why did we order 5 LRM-15s? 6. I don't know. And apparently one of these guys is already healed. We had 21, we're down to 20. The shoulder guard is being repaired. The stalker is still waiting on one of those heat sinks to come in. The crosscut. Can we order this? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and order 3. Just because. Let's see. The Wasp is just waiting to get the cockpit out, and then we'll be able to salvage its head, and then we'll sell it. Have salvage that blown off left arm, no big deal. We'll have a green tech. Start on this machine gun ammo bin. Have Chris do this leg, perhaps. Yes. All right. Okay. Fire starter. Got a green tech, I think, that can work on this heatsink. Got a regular that can work on this machine gun. The cockpit's already out, which means the head can come off. And a bunch of actuators, which we can have. I think Penny can do those. Try to get 3 more XP out of her, or into her, or however you want to call it. And we get none of it. None. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping for at least 1 XP from that. Alright, moving on to the 28th. Alright, we've got heat sinks, we've got lasers, we've got LRMs arriving. We've got the cockpit out of the Wasp. Failed to get the machine gun ammo bin out of it. Salmon, you stink. Still working on the engine. Salvaged the heat. Failed to salvage the heat sink and made it impossible to salvage. But it was worth an XP, so I'm not mad. I don't care about a single heat sink. Jump jets, machine gun gonna take a while. Mackie is down to 5 days. Bunch of heat sinks getting ordered. Barton Nakamura is apparently out of edge. That's fine. Alright, we can sell the Wasp unless we want to try to salvage the right and left torso, but I don't think I do. We can salvage this right arm. Get this ammo bin, yes. Alright, the Locust is... Wait, who's working on the engine and why is it taking forever? And then these are all working as well. We can scrap this. Salvage that. And advance the day to the 29th. Maintenance on Hoser's ride. Okay, okay. I'm seeing more green. Green is good. Not seeing any red, which is excellent. The quick draw. Same situation, seeing some green but no red. Jabberwocky. Improved enough to go up in quality. Nice. Wyvern's Archer. Also improving in quality. Love to see it. Long Tom and the APC I don't really care about. Double heat sinks have arrived. Medium lasers and a chainsaw have arrived. Let's see. Salvaged a bunch of stuff. Firestarter has been removed from the unit roster. Nice. Oh yeah, we were going to sell that Wasp. For all of 4,000 C-bills. Let's see, the Sholigar is going to be another couple of days. The Stalker, how do we not have? I thought we had a heatsink. I thought the first heatsink had arrived. Did it not? No, we got 5 double heatsinks. Oh, that must be part of the refit package that we had ordered. We'll see, we'll see. The chainsaw we can go ahead and throw on there. Don't want to risk breaking it. Locust is going to be apparently a few more days. It's going slowly. Going on to the 30th, which, yeah, coincidentally is the same as today. So, yeah, exactly, what, 1,025 years in the future. The Cronus. Oh. Armor quality down, armor quality down. That's not good. Armor quality is especially rough because, first of all, it's the first thing that needs to be repaired after combat. And second of all, even if you lose all of your armor, that quality sticks. So I want to... how much time is she spending on that right now? 60 minutes. We'll do ×3 to hopefully reverse that trend and also counteract the loss. We'll do ×4. I want it to improve rapidly. And also, that gives us an even half a day for Penny. And also, she's not far from being an elite tech as well. So, we've got 8 double heat sinks have arrived and a pair of medium lasers. Daniel update. You're only working on the Banshee? How many are you spending on it? Oh, 3/4 of your day. So yeah, how much longer is that Locust gonna be? Like 7 days. We can deal with that. Mackie in 3 days, Guillotine in what, about 20 days? Oh, the Grasshopper is where all those double heat sinks went. I was thinking it was George Valdez, you're working on the Mackie 90 minutes a day. Who can we have to replace you there? We'll go ahead and switch the Mackie over to Monroe. Oh. Okay, that way George Valdez has the full 450 minutes for working on the Grasshopper, which is going to take forever, on the order of like 50 days before it gets its roll, and then it'll roll, and then it'll be another 50 days. We did find a whole bunch of double heat sinks up until the point where we weren't able to. We're still got 22 on order. The Stalker, yes, we've got a double heat sink we can throw in it now. We'll have, no, not a regular. I mean, a regular, not a green. Alright, there's that. There's that. There's that. Alright, so the Locust engine is going to be the only thing after tomorrow. Alright, first of the month. Oh, Sitsang, tragedy strikes AFFC. AFFC public relations staff are currently in the process of selecting a new commander for the 5th Federated Commonwealth Regimental Combat Team after the apparent suicide of their commanding officer. I suspect foul play. Sources inside the AFFC have stated that there are several candidates, but the current situation has placed Hauptmann General James White as the interim commander until an official announcement is to be made. This is just the latest bad luck for the unit since its formation in 3037. Several other accidents have left the unit a reputation as unlucky, and many soldiers have stated that they would rather retire than be assigned to the 5th. The unit market's been updated. We've got a heavy transgressor, 75 tons for 20% off. That's pretty nice. It's a dogfighter. 3 large lasers, 4 mediums. Cool. Do we want that? Oh, we've got a Battle Master for 30% off as well. Yeah, we'll take the Battle Master. I didn't even have looked to see if that was on the black market. We've got another Cronus. A basic Cronus, but we can fix that. And it's only about 5 million C-bills. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a backup Cronus, since they're, you know, available now. And we'll get the Transgressor as well for 3 million. Alright, so that was the unit market. Now the contract market. What have we got? We've got nothing available. Well, that's unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. We do have the option of creating some, but again, that feels kind of cheaty. A bunch of people gained random XP, including Wyvern. It's up to 7 now. I was thinking he had more, but I guess he spent them. Penny Singh Gilmore is at 38. So 2 more for her. Wayne Henshaw gained an XP. He's now up to 10. That's enough for an edge, but not enough for any skills, or at least not any skills he currently has, or an SPA. So, yeah, if someone could let Tentacle Shogun know, he can get an edge if he wants. Wolverine 6M, quality improves. Nice. I still see some E's. Those E's are going to be difficult to bring back. Speaking of which, this Wolverine, where is it? There it is the only mech in our current TO&E that does not have double heat sinks. Let's go ahead and change that. We choose a refit kit. M6D Mark II has slightly less armor. Also doesn't have the double heat sinks, but we can do that relatively quickly. 6R Mark II has less armor, less heat sinks, trades a large laser for an autocannon 5. That's not an upgrade. 6R Mark III upgrades to an autocannon 10. Double heat sinks, XL engine. Oof. That's oh bother, we had support points that we could have turned into bonus parts. Or support points that we could have turned into bonus parts for that last contract. I forgot all about that. We've got a 6M. We have 6MA. 13 double heat sinks, endo steel, better armor, ER large, 2 medium pulses. No, I don't really like any of these. I want something with double heat sinks, but otherwise pretty similar in vein. Alright, so we're going to switch that to standard. It's going to be double heat sinks. So that saves us 3 tons. Oh. So what do we add to make up for the 3 tons? First things first is armor. We'll go there. How's that look? I like the way that looks. That way we can at least take a PPC to the back if we're lucky. That gives us a 2 to 5 split. Yeah, I like that. And that leaves us 2 tons. We can do 2 medium lasers if we want to be munchkin-y. We can drop the large laser. Large laser is kind of meh, to be honest. It's low tonnage, but it's high heat and kind of moderate damage. Barely more damage than a medium laser. I'll go ahead and add 1 medium laser and I guess another heat sink back. We'll go ahead and put the medium laser in the center torso. That must be where that heatsink was, and we'll gladly replace that there. That'll pack out the crits on that ammo a little better. Actually, pack it out even better if we did this. And that way also, if we lose the left torso, or if we lose the right torso, we don't lose the SRM as well. Yeah, I like that. It's gonna take a while, but I'm cool with that. Where is Ratnabala? I want her to do this. Yeah, there we go. Call it the 6M Mark II. Sure thing. Oh, and apparently we need more double heat sinks for that. Okay. Let's see. No, we don't need the TONE. We don't need the briefing room. So do we use GM mode to add some contracts, or do we legitimately wait until next month? I'll add 3 contracts, and if none of them work for us, then we'll wait a month. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we've got a recon raid for the Draconis Combine against the Federated Commonwealth on Sejanus, for 1 month. Where is that? That is the wrong direction. We've got relief duty on Al Nair for 4 months. That is, oh, so far in the wrong direction. We've got a planetary assault on Shirotori for 4 months. Oh, that's in the right direction. Oh, a little skip off to the side for Groomium because we can't quite make it from Port Moresby. Total time is 34 days, 7.5 days from jump point to Shirotori. Let's check out this one a little more closely before we accept it. It's Federated Commonwealth against the Draconis Combine. Planetary assault. We've got regular allies and green enemies, both in D-rated mechs. 4 months. Overhead compensation half. Command rights house. The force is placed under the direct authority of an employer-provided military officer. This officer may dictate tactics and strategy to the force. By doing so, the employer takes on full legal responsibility. Excuse me. Yeah. So 30% salvage is kind of meh, but 0 battle loss compensation requires 2 lances. Pays 134 million civils. Yeah, we will accept that. We will begin transit. And we will save the game here. Planetary assaults are tough, aren't they? Yeah, parts availability is going to be 0. But we're pretty well stocked for parts, except for like double heat sinks. I mean, we have a pretty full warehouse, I would say. Have Fred Modry work on one of these guys. Have Halima work on the other. Gyro is going to be Chris all the way. Alright, and we'll have Veronica do that. Have Lonnie do that. We'll do that. Where's our arrow tag? Arrow rim shape. Start working on one of these jump jets. We don't need that much time on it. See, the flamer, we'll have him do that, and the machine gun will have him do that. Alright, so everything in the warehouse that needs to be fixed is getting worked on. Oh, and Aceto gained an XP for fixing that flamer. That's cool. He's up to 10. It's not enough to advance anything, is it? No, he's 20. Let's see. Locust is going to be another, what, week or so. Yes. What all did we miss? Maintenance on the Sholigar, it goes up to A, which is nice. And it's a short list of parts on that thing compared to a mech. The Dig King moves up as well. Fixing stuff. RimJ is going to be a while on that jump jet. Mackie's going to be ready tomorrow, unless it's still pre-roll. I forget. RimJ performs maintenance on the Stuka. Quality is slightly increasing, so that's good. Still working on that engine. Still working on that jump jet. The customization of Mackie 7A Mark II is complete. Now, what did we do to this thing? Because I don't remember. We've got 20 double heat sinks, 353 movement profile, nearly max armor, and a buttload of medium lasers. 1 on each leg, 2 in the left arm, 3 in the right torso, 1 in the center torso, as well as an autocannon 10 and a PPC. And case. Yeah, that's a legit mech. Let's see. Easy to maintain, protected actuators, rugged, oversized. Oversized is the opposite of low profile, though. The Atlas has the battle fists, command mech, improved comms. Also, likewise, buttload of medium lasers, LRM 20, LB10X. Yeah, I think I like the Atlas more still. We can go ahead and put the Mackie in mothballs, I think. Solomon do that. What was the other thing I wanted to do real quick? Status. Wanted to take this out of mothballs. Wanted to change the site to the transport bay. This has been bugging me since I don't know when. Oh man, that one mech has just been kind of a pain. Alright, 480 minutes left on this engine, and then we'll be done with that. Alright, yeah. A bunch of double heat sinks have arrived, a bunch more double heat sinks have arrived, 3 chainsaws and a medium laser. Fixed the jump jet, mothballed the Hermes, mothballed the Mackie. Guillotine's down to 7,200 minutes left, which is what, 15 days, I think. 1,400 minutes left on the Wolverine. Grasshopper's gonna be 20,000 minutes. Awesome is gonna be 15,000 minutes. 14 change. Yes. More double heat sinks have arrived. Okay, we've got like 4 mechs being customized now. And yeah, awesome and the Wolverine are going to be done around the same time. The Guillotine sooner, the Grasshopper slower. And you know, I forgot all about our prisoners. Forgot all about them. Okay, first things first. The ones that are not willing to defect, we're going to ransom. Ones that are permanently injured, we're going to ransom them. The mech warriors, we're going to ransom them because we don't need them. Vehicle drivers, vehicle gunners, vessel crew members, vessel gunner, vessel pilot. Can hold on to them, I guess. And 5 soldiers, 5 green soldiers. I really thought we had more soldiers than that. We need to get an annihilator with 6 PPCs on it for Hoser. Yeah, we do. When does that become available? Because I'm not sure. That's what, 3050, 3055, something like that. Gotta shield the mic from the AC. Unfortunately, that also means I'm shielding it from myself. Yeah, we'll go ahead, recruit these guys. And I'll work on sorting out their rank and everything before too long. Well, we've got some dependents with 5 XP. We can give this guy gunnery. And we can turn him into a pilot, I guess. Ultra grade. Change rank to recruit. Oh, we're sorted by rank, that's why. Wolstergren brought some in 3009. 3009. Yeah, if we can find one, that would be absolutely lovely. never going to be able to find these parts. We might as well remove them. Or at least not until next year, I don't think. Alright, so. Yes. Okay, we jumped to Shionoha. Did maintenance on the logger mech. See green. And green is good. Everything else is as expected. Okay, we finally got that fusion engine out of that locust. Which means we can sell it for 3,000 seagulls. And now we should wait. The Battlemaster has arrived and has not been getting maintained. That's unfortunate. But in the meantime, we'll just mothball it. Same thing with this. Well, no, this Cronus we want to customize. We're going to turn that into a Mark II as well. Adding a ton of armor and a couple small lasers. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll begin that refit and we'll have who do we want working on that? Maybe a regular on a 9+ Kazuko. I like Kazuko. That works. Transgressor is still in transit. Sign person. Probably be easier to do this from the personnel tab, but I'm stubborn. Okay. And maybe on the personnel market, we try to hire some soldiers. Alright. Thursday the 8th. Maintenance on the Slayer. Like to see it. Good job. Okay, the refit kit will arrive in 4 days. 4 double heat sinks have arrived. On aerospace pilot, we'll go ahead. You and the transgressor. Assign a unit as pilot. Transgressor. We will add a new force. We'll call that Wing 1. We'll put these guys in Wing 1. Then we'll add another new force. We'll call that Wing 2. We will add units to Wing 2. Alright, we now have two wings of aerospace flight type stuff. Guillotine will be ready in 10 days, hopefully. Still got heavy losses on our infantry, but we'll hopefully be able to pick some up on Monday. Survey is done. Infirmary is down to 10 people. That's good. What are we looking at? Punctured lung, broken ribs, bunch of broken ribs. Alright, how much longer have we got on this? Starting August 5th, so about a month. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my phone's been blowing up for the last hour, so I'm guessing something has happened or something needs to happen. Anyway, I do appreciate everyone joining me tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in the bio, and we will catch you next week.